Well, I haven't memorized, but I'll occasionally just glance up to.
Right. Sometimes this is helpful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so it's okay to have this when you need it. A lot of times when you play solos, a lot of people will have music in front of them. You're such a good performer. Don't you guys agree with me?
Yes,
You're such a
absolutely.
good performer that if you think you know it, get rid of it. Because then we can just watch you play and we don't have to worry about the music standing. Okay? Now, it's not a bad thing you have it up there. It's totally acceptable to have it there. Okay? But if you feel like you know it, get rid of it. It's going to make it even better. Okay? Sometimes a judge goes throughout the day and there's times that you just want to set the pencil down and just sit there and watch a person play. You're one of those times. I just wanted to watch you play because you do so well. Okay? So let me talk about just a couple of things that will help you be even better. Okay? Do me a favor, scoot down a little bit. Do you mind if I borrow your mouse? Thank you. Okay, first of all, your technique looks great. Looks very good. Okay? Make sure you stay relaxed. The chorale, the opening section, you know, all that business, all this that you're doing, stuff at the beginning, stay relaxed. Use your wrist. Okay? You have a tendency sometimes, it's been a long time since I've played this piece, but sometimes you have a tendency to use your arms. See what I'm doing? Here. Okay? Stay nice and relaxed. And then you can do some musical things with it as well. Okay? The other thing too, I can tell you were keeping a steady pulse. You know how I could tell at the beginning? Tapping your foot. Okay? It's a great thing to tap your foot. Okay? Probably when you were, let's see, you're US, what grade are you in right now? 8th grade. Okay. So when you were a beginner, did you start in 6th or 7th?
6th.
Okay. When you started in 6th, I bet your teacher every day made you tap your foot that whole day, right? Okay. So you've gotten into that habit. That's good. One problem now, number one, is it makes even a better performance if you don't tap your foot, because then I can tell you're internalizing the pulse. Okay. The next thing too is if you're standing there tapping your foot, it's harder for you to move with the keyboard if you're standing like this tapping your foot. Okay. So as you start playing more and more difficult music on this instrument, I want you to think about putting your feet shoulder width apart. Okay? For 2 reasons. Number one, it looks like you command your instrument a lot more. If I walk up and I stand like this and play, I'm playing the instrument, right? If I walk up and I stand like this with my shoulders back and my feet spread apart like this, it looks like I own it. You know what I mean? It looks like the instrument is mine. I'm going to do whatever I want with it. Okay? And so that looks better. And also, as I start to move up and down the keyboard, my feet further apart is going to help me do that. Okay? The second half of it, you did a great job on the triplets and stuff. Keep working on your single alternating strokes. When you're doing this stuff, that's difficult, isn't it? And so what you can do is, I don't know if you take private lessons or not, or talk to your teacher about it, but there are a lot of exercises you can do, and I don't know if your teacher has shown you exercises. There's a whole lot of stuff that you can do, just this business, and all that kind of stuff to help your independence, because you have to feel real confident playing that way. And as you get older, it's gonna happen more. How many 4-mallet solos have you played before? Besides this one? One. So this is only your second 4-mallet solo, right? Yeah. So you've got plenty of time, don't you? You're gonna play a lot more 4-mallet solos, I bet, because you're so good at it. And so the more exercises you can do, the better it's going to apply to solos. Does that make sense? If you have a solo like this, all this business, if you develop an exercise for it, or ask your teacher for an exercise for it, you'd be able to apply it to this music. Okay? There was only one little problem that you had, and it's just a goof. You have to be careful because, see these notes right here? Okay? These notes right here are not the same as those. So that one little bit you learned wrong right there. I bet you didn't even realize that. Right here. What is that note? What are those? Can you tell? It's a lot of ledger lines, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are those notes? You know?
It was like E and...
That's what this is here. Right here, that's all the way down to a C and a G. So your left hand, as you're going da 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 ba da 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 ba da da ba da da, it should have been all the way down here. And you were here, I think. Okay, so watch that carefully. Now, that's very minor stuff that I'm talking to you about. You did such a great job on this performance. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Good job. Very good today. Thank you very much.